Okay, so we are going to get the kettlebells now. I was playing with the 12-pound one. I thought that was really nice. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So just take your knees bent. If you're holding a weight, you can move it up and down just a little bit so you get a sense of how the weight can ground your rib cage when your arms are holding it. Right? Rock side to side, feel how it shifts weight from one side to the other as the arms move. Same with back and forth. And then we'll just take the top of that kettlebell and hook it over the left foot. Right? Extend the left leg right up to the ceiling. So it's easy to start allowing the leg to drop into flexibility. That's a different thing. But right now, I want you to see if you can position the weight so it's hanging right back into your pelvis. And then we're just going to start a little bit of nerve flossing with the right foot. So we're going to point the toe to raise the leg up and then flex the foot and bring the foot down. And then flex the foot up, straighten your knee. And if you want, you can clasp your hands just to tilt your head forward a bit. I want you to keep an eye on your right foot. You're going to lower your right leg down as far as you can, keeping it perfectly parallel. Don't let the foot turn out. Don't let it suckle or revert. And keep the quadricep facing the ceiling. Notice the good work that's happening in your butt as you lower down. And see how far you can go, but don't let it turn. And then just raise it back up. Once you get that feeling, drop your head. I don't want you to overwork your abdominals to make this happen. I want you to focus on the leg placement once you're aware of what you're doing. You pull the leg into your face when it comes close. That's hip flexion, right? You push it away and out. That's hip extension without external rotation. And back up. One last time, down and up. And let's take the right leg to the side and up 4 times. Keep the left foot stacked on the pelvis. Keep the right leg parallel. So we're trying to not counterbalance the right leg opening with the left. We're trying to keep it just pushing to the ceiling. So you're actually squeezing your left thigh more in towards your groin as you open the right leg. And notice how you can feel the femur fitting into the hip socket even more as it goes to the side, and your glutes are helping that. And then change legs. Starting. Let's do a little bit of nerve flossing. So point up, flex down. Start to get a sense of balancing that weight over your pelvis on the right side. And then straighten the leg. You can hold on to your head if you need for the first one. Flex the foot, lower the leg down as far as you can before maintaining parallel. Notice everything that comes together in your pelvic floor. Think about the hamstring slicing down through the floor. And then come back up. If you can, relax your head. And do 3 more beats. And then 4 pure abductions to the side. Open the left leg out. Keep your right leg parallel. Squeeze everything together more as the leg challenges your body at the side. Change legs. Bend your right knee, put it down, do a little bridge. Pierce your foot to the sky. Come down. Turn the right leg out. Do a little bridge. Pierce your left foot to the sky. Widen your right leg, bring it back to parallel. Push up towards the bridge, see how far you can go. Feel the weight shift. And then bring that right leg back up. So now we're going to go down and up parallel and then turned out. Then we're on the side parallel and then turned out. Then we're going to play with circles. So your left leg remains an anchor. Parallel. And then turn the leg out. Keep the left leg parallel. You can point and flex as you wish. Repeat that one more time in front. Parallel and turn out. And then to the side. Abduction. Adduction. And then turn out. External rotation. And come back up in external rotation. And then go internal rotation. So the heel away. And come back up, bring your toes in. And again. Oh, God. Okay. Adduction, abduction. That was an ankle cramp. I would try to give the nerve a name, but I've totally forgot that it's the nerve that runs there. And then turn the leg out. And then turn the leg in. Change legs. So hook the weight over the right foot, point the toe, bring the knee down. We start with our bridges. Pierce the ceiling with your right foot. Parallel bridge. Turn the left leg out. Semi turn out bridge. Widen the heel. Figure out your weight shift. And then come up. Parallel and turn out. Left leg. Repeat. And then adduction, abduction, external, internal. Aside. Okay, take the weight off. Just bend your knees in. Rock side to side for a moment. We're going to have a palate cleanser here. We're going to rock back and forth a few times, and then we're going to rock around ourselves in a circle in one direction and the other. This is crazy good for your obliques. So just start with rocking back and forth. Try to get it smooth. And then rock around yourself to the right in a circle. Have a good time figuring that out. You can use your hands if you want. You can find different strategies for this. Just get all the way around like to the right. And then we'll change the left. Okay. Sit up, hold on to your knees. Just take a few central cat cows here. a couple of circles in each direction. Before we go back down to the ground, we're going to do a series of overhead presses, like 10 to 15 with each arm. We can alternate. So you could do this holding on to a TheraBand on each side, attaching the TheraBand to your feet, or you could just get a weight. I'm just going to alternate with my 15 pounds here because I have yet to buy 20-pound weights. And we're doing this to strengthen the size of our waist and lengthen our back. So when you have the heavy thing you want to hold, put the weights down and get a thick mini band and band your ankles and then meet me back here. And stand just enough that your butt feels it. Just wide enough that your butt feels it. And then we'll take our arms up. We'll just alternate. Push the arm up, find the length in the side, and then come back. So don't be afraid to exaggerate, but start from the center and then get longer. Drop the weights down. Slowly roll down. Keep the band around your ankles and widen your legs. You can rest your hands on the dumbbells and shift your legs side to side, pushing them as wide as they can, keeping them in parallel. Begin to sit back into that so you can get some deep groin stretches. And then come out and we'll just head right back down to the ground to have a little bit of free-form play with our best friend, the kettlebell. So, we'll get the left foot in. And we're just going to play with doing about 4 circles in each direction. Taking that left leg up and stabilize. And bring the right leg up. Take your time. Explore anything you want or any feeling you might think might be good. Let's say the only movement constraint is that you keep your left leg up and the weight centered around your hips. Everything else is yours. And then change directions after 4. Well, I know how I'll be spending my free time between now and Saturday. There's a lot here to play with. So many good abs. After 4, find a creative way to change sides. Change directions after 4. Then come out, and you can use the weight as a way to load your sit-up. Just take a breath along your spine and center to conclude.